Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are we? Good morning. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday. Then we got Friday. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you to those who hit the live, the like button. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Shift key, Shani, and Janet. Is that Janet Jackson? No. How are you guys? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My loves, if you would like a reading today, please send a donation. It is of your choice, but understand the more you donate, the more information, the more questions you get to ask me. Please send by PayPal or Apple Pay. I do not take Super Chat, guys, only PayPal or Apple Pay. Now, if you only have Cash App, let me know because I do take Cash App, but that will be going through my website and then you can still get it done live. If you have questions, I have answers, guys. If you need a reading, send a donation to my PayPal or my Apple Pay. Those who donate 20 or more do get to choose which deck that they want here, okay? This is the Witchling deck. This is, it's like an anime deck. It's really cute. This is a, how is that? The Sun and Moon. I don't remember what this one is called. I don't even think that one has a name. But this is the Sun and Moon Tarot Witchling. And that one is really cute. It's like kind of goldish. Those who donate 20 or more do get to choose from one of those. For real? For real. I'm gonna put on my mic. Where is my? For real, for real. Y'all don't mind my scream. It suffered a terrible, terrible accident. Terrible accident, y'all. Terrible accident. I'm still surprised the damn Seahawks won, not the Patriots. Shocked to the damn day. Good morning, Paul. How you been, my love? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Good start to the day. Although I'm probably gonna order me some coffee, some Starbuckies. How are you, Ronisha? All right, Ronisha. Close friends with a guy named Travis. Will this turn into something more serious? He's a Cancer. I'm an Aquarius. All right, guys, I have 10 spots in general, but Ronnie should just took one of them, so I have 9 spots remaining. If you would like an answer to a question with tarot today, then please send a donation to my PayPal or my Apple Pay. Only, nothing else, guys. All the information is posted in the white bubble to where you can send your payment. Ronisha, are you here? My eyes itching me. Okay, Ronisha, go ahead and choose the deck that you feel you most resonate with. Remember, guys, those who donate 20 or more do get to choose the deck they want. Miss Ronisha did send 25, so she is choosing her deck. The middle one. Okay, so you want the Sun and Moon Tarot. All right. So his name is Travis. You want to know if it's turning into something more. You said you're friends right now. Close friends. How long have you been close friends? Is there potential for something more between Ronisha and Travis? Is there a potential for something more between Ronisha and Travis? The Ace of Swords, the Two of Cups. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, there is. Please do not ask questions if you have not sent a payment on PayPal or Apple Pay for an answer. But the answer is yes, ma'am. This connection is going to develop suddenly into emotional territory. If you don't think he's your soulmate now, you're going to find that out. You're going to have some kind of revelation, some kind of awakening, and I feel he will as well. Two of Cups talks about soulmate energy. Ace of Swords is clarity. The Tower is that awakening. Hello, Christina and Ashenda. Those who donate 20 or more do get to choose which deck they want. Miss Ranisha sent 25, so she got to choose the deck that she wants, okay? So Ranisha, is this Cancer that your Aquarius, is this Cancer that you are friends with? Is there potential for more? Yes, there is, my love. But it's gonna happen in the most unexpected way. It's like you're not expecting to fall in love with him, or he's not expecting to fall in love with you. It's just gonna happen. Okay. You both will have some kind of intense realization here. And you have the World, you have the Empress. Girl, Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Girl. I do see a lot of emotional growth here. I do feel like this connection is in alignment with your emotional path, okay? And it looks like this is someone you could have a relationship with. The Lovers and the Two of Cups is an excellent sign, okay? I think you found your soulmate. Yes, you have, my love. I see this being a healthy connection as well. The Empress talks about healthy energy, not toxic. The Lovers is not toxic. It's not devil. You guys complement each other well. This is a soulmate for you, hon. Yeah, you should be happy because, girl, the way them cards just spoke so loudly. Right. So bottom of the deck we have new love, a new person. Even if he's not new, you said he's your friend, but it's gonna go to the emotional territory, trust me. Is he showing up as a new person for you romantically? So yes, there is new love. Bottom of the deck is your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So with this person, there could be a higher level, a deeper commitment. We see that in the Empress, and we see that in the Lovers. Okay, so just understand it's more than just feelings. He is someone that you could have a union with. All right. Now, the Empress and the Lovers is a good sign for marriage potential. So I do feel like there is marriage potential here, and for a deeper commitment. For all the cards are showing up. This could be the one you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Okay, so he could be the one for you, love. Anything else? Anything else? Did you have any questions? Any other question about him or? You told me my person was a Cancer in the past. I did. I probably read for you so long ago. Yes, ma'am. A lot of Aquarians, they talk. They be, oh no, I don't want a Cancer, but I've seen a pattern in my clients, and Aquarius and Cancer they go together really bad. Okay, not in a that doesn't mean bad. It means bad in a good way. Like Cancer and Aquarius definitely tend to be soulmates, my love. Okay, it's real like twin flame energy, but it tends to be a very loving partnership if it's healthy. Okay, and from what I'm seeing here, it is healthy. Anything else? No, he definitely. I agree. I will. I do well with Taurus. Yeah, baby. Even if he's saying that right now, that is something that's going to change for him. Remember, I was talking about that awakening. Okay, so the awakening here with the Tower is going to shatter away any kind of previous, preconceived notions of love that he has, that you have. You both are going to be awakened like crazy. Okay, so everything he said he didn't want, he's going to want with you. All right. That type of stuff happens all the time. We say we don't want this, and then when we meet this person, we want it all. So just expect there's going to be major changes, major awakening. Okay. He's been I mean, a lot of cancers are, they have been hurt. And yes, they tend to talk like that. I'm not going to lie, I talked like that before because I got really hurt. I got really hurt by this Aries. I'm an Aquarius too that I was dealing with, and after him, I was like, nope, I'm not falling in love no more. I don't give a fuck. I'm emotionally unavailable. I don't care. I will never fall in love with another man again. And then in walked a man that I fell in love with. Okay, so don't never say never. Things can change, and I thought I would never ever feel like that about someone, and I was wrong. I was sadly mistaken. So, and that's crazy because my person is also a Cancer. And I told myself I was not going to deal with one. I did. I said, I'm not dealing with a Cancer. I'm good. I don't give a fuck. And then he walked in and everything changed. So, you just never know, y'all. You just never know. Life is funny. Love is funny. Things happen. And that's that. I really don't have anything else. It's going so well. Yeah, it's gonna continue to go well, my love. It's gonna continue to go well. The universe is the completion card, okay? So when the universe shows up, that's the world. That's a really, really good sign of a deeper commitment and that this connection is very important for you. Okay, it's not just minimal, it's not just a fling or something 3 month. No, this could definitely turn into something worth your while. Okay, yes, ma'am. I'm gonna pull a few more cards. What else does Arnisha need to know about this connection with Travis? Girl, we got the star coming out. That's your card. So the stars Aquarius is telling you to trust this connection, trust what you feel. Okay, the universe brought you and him together for a reason. The star is a divine card, so it's talking about divine orchestration here. Okay, it's talking about alignment here. This person being spiritually led and brought into your life. Okay, this is a spiritual connection. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands, girl. I mean, I don't know, girl. Your reading can't get no more, no better. I don't even know what else to say. And I do think April, between April and Gemini season, April. Yeah, see, I'm getting between April and May. I see even more of a deepening of the connection. Okay, between you and him. So April and May is two very important months that I'm picking up on. You do well with Cancer. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Me as an Aquarius, I've only been romantically attracted to Cancer men. June ones. I don't really like July Cancer men, but June ones, yeah, they are my kryptonite. If it didn't work in the past, it was for other reasons, but never because we're not compatible. It always was for like maybe financially stuff getting in the way, or because I relocated. I mean, I moved from Florida and I moved here, and that is the reason. But other than that, it's never because we're not compatible. Yes, my love. So that's what you have. Trying to think if I wanna. Oh yeah, I was gonna go ahead and still pull for your question that you asked me if he's gonna change his mind, just to give you that reassurance. Okay. But with that first spread, I mean, I can already see clear as day. He will. Cancers, if they say they don't want marriage or children, it's because they've been very hurt. Cancer is the sign of domestication. It rules motherhood, it rules family, okay? It rules the home. So for a Cancer to say they don't want that, it's because they've been hurt for sure, okay? Cancers naturally want that. It's natural for them. It's not even something that they learn. It's in them. Okay. Will Mr. Travis change his mind about marriage and uh, children when it comes to Ronisha? Will Travis change his mind about marriage and children when it comes to Ronisha? Will Travis change his mind? The Hangman. Yep, he is. The Hangman is a card of perception. It's a card of seeing things in a different angle, in a different way. All right. So he is going to start to get a different perception and perspective when dealing with you here. So the things that he said he didn't want is definitely gonna change. All right. Is Travis gonna want something else? Page of Wands, girl. Page of Wands is that card of anticipation, excitement. So not only is his mindset gonna change, but he's gonna actually feel very excited about the possibility of a family, of marriage. Like you're gonna make him feel just naturally like it's something that he's really looking forward to, girl. Absolutely. It's something that he's gonna naturally desire with you. You're gonna open his heart again, girl. I'm telling you, Ace of Cups is opening your heart chakra. So you're gonna open his heart again to things and make him open to these things that he wasn't before. Okay. When he said this is different, our connection is spiritual. But saying so much about my life too. Travis has been hurt. Oh, you know a Travis too? Still open, guys. If you want a reading, please send your donation to my PayPal or my Apple Pay only. Those who donate 20 more get to choose which deck they want. I have three decks to choose from. Miss Ronisha sent her donation of $25, so she got to choose which deck she want, and she got extra information. The amount of information and detail you get depends on what you send. Okay, guys, don't sit in confusion. Get yourself enlightened. Get your reading. Okay, and get the answers that you know that you want anyway. Don't let yourself sit in a confusion. Okay. Don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared of. You should be scared of not knowing. You want to welcome clarity and discourage any kind of lying or deception away from you. Okay, so you don't waste your time. But yeah, we got the King of Cups here, my love. So the King of Cups is naturally a father. He's naturally loving kids and things like that. You see the little crab. This is they. I see the King of Cups as Scorpio, but some decks see it as Cancer. But either way, it is water energy. So yes, you're gonna invoke a lot of feelings in him that he said he didn't want. All right. Oh, congratulations, Ranisha. That's so cute. That is so cute. Is he July or is he June Cancer? I'll change his battery. Battery already did it. Okay, my love. Well, you must have a healthy one for sure. Because the ones that I see that really be giving problems be those July ones. But he must be a healthier one, a more spiritually evolved one. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel me personally. I don't be feeling that connection with July Cancer man. Mm-mm. Yeah, our child's father is a July Cancer, and I was so close to strangling him, and but it's rare to find a evolved one. So if you do, then you are good. I don't know. Me as an Aquarius, I don't resonate with needing freedom. I don't know, I'm not clingy, but I'm more like, I don't know, I guess I have a balance. I guess that's what you can say. I don't know, I'm a Libra moon, so I just I have balance, so I can be like, most of the time I would say I definitely want my guy to be up under me. I don't really like the give me space or freedom. I don't know, I could take it. It's not a problem. Obviously we have our lives of our own, but I'm a little bit more clingy. Aquarius. Are you guys February or January Aquarius? But then again, because I'm close to Pisces, so I don't know. I think I do have a bit of a Piscean influence in my personality too. So I don't know if that has anything to freaking do with it. But oh, makes sense. That's why you guys do good with July cancers. Because I'm like, typically my clients, the February ones, if they are involved with a cancer and it's good, the February ones are with a June cancer. And the January ones tend to be with July. I feel like I feel like January Aquarians have like a thicker skin. I don't know, cause y'all do kind of benefit from Capricorn, and it's like y'all can really kind of deal with it a little bit more than me as a February Aquarius. Me, I'm very sensitive, and I don't know. July Cancers have been very like come off like a little aggressive to me. It's probably because they're closer to Leo. I don't know, but they come off like a little fucking aggressive, and I'm like very sensitive as a February Aquarian, and it just doesn't work for me. It just never does. They scare the fuck out of me before I can even like. I'm just like, oh, well, let me skedaddle. Let me get the hell on, okay? But yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling you guys had to be like January Aquarius because January Aquarius favors more of the Capricorn energy, and then um February Aquarius favors off of the Pisces energy. Okay. So that's why February Aquarians tend to be like more romantic and dramatic, emotional, sensitive. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Like, look at Ed Sheeran. He's a freaking Aquarius. He's a February one, and he's so damn emotional. Like, he's so emotional. I don't know. I think the January Aquarius to me are like the real, true, raw form of Aquarius. I think I'm just like, I ain't the knockoff, but I'm just like, I don't know how to describe it. But I think y'all the real raw form of Aquarius energy. Just like June Cancer would favor Gemini energy, July Cancer would favor Leo energy. And I don't get romantically drawn to Leo men. I might get attracted to them physically, but I never could like, I don't know, I just can't feel that connection with them like that. I don't really feel it. But yeah, I don't know. I love me a June one. I like the June ones. Jan Aquarius and Mom July Cancer. It's crazy because my mom was a July Cancer. Um, and her best friend, it's crazy, Ronisha, because my mom had the same story. Her best friend for a very long time was a January Aquarius guy. I feel bad for him because they had such good chemistry. I can't. It was off the charts. Like my mom was always so happy when she went out with him. I'm like, mom, why don't you just give him a damn chance? And because she would come to me and tell me that she does have feelings for him. I'm like, so why are you giving other guys a chance and not him? And my mom would say, oh, well, I don't want to like give him a chance. And if it doesn't work out, then I lose my best friend. And I still remember to this day, I had to be like 12, but I remember I almost shed a tear. I felt like that was so cute, but I felt so bad because he was so in love with her and she never told him how she felt. She kept that shit and took it to the grave, literally. And he would always come and ask me, "Oh, does your mom, you think your mom likes me?" I'm like, "She definitely does. She talks about you all the time, and she says she's in love with you. Oh, she doesn't act like that way. She just treats me like a friend." I'm like, "Well, that's my mama, okay? Um, that's my papa. I'm so sorry on her behalf." Um, but it's crazy because he did end up proposing to her uh one day. And I felt so sorry for that man. Like my mom turned him down. She turned him down. And that's the first time I ever think I seen an Aquarius man cry in my life. And it was so sad. And he was just so good to us. And I just felt like he would have been like a really good, you know, influence. And I'm like, Mommy, what the heck is wrong with you? But she was so stubborn about it. And her thing is that she didn't want to like lose her friend if they don't work out. And she wanted to protect the friendship. So, ah, well, I'm clingy in relationships. And that's the thing, she wasn't even really guarded. It was just that she just seen it as, because you gotta say, they was friends for over 10, like 10, 12 years. So to her, she's like, if we get in a relationship and we don't work out, boom, now we're not friends no more. So she didn't want to lose that component. But she wasn't guarded about it though. If anything, she was very like, she was the one person that she could let her guard down with, and she knew that. My best friend is a my dad is a son in love. Hey, B Flourish, how are you, love? I don't know. Libra might get a reading by Friday. But I don't know. We'll see. Good morning. But yeah, you are Nisha Aquarius, and he's a Cancer, and you guys starting off as friends. That's actually the best way to do it. And I see, a lot of love between you and him. So that spread was really good. Oh, I don't really necessarily, me personally, I don't know any. Well, as a February Aquarian, I can't even say that I'm social. I'm really actually not. I don't know. I've never been social. I force myself to be social, but I'm not at all. I'm more social online than in person. Like, I don't know. I've had to really force myself to even like go out and stuff at times. So yeah, that is definitely always a good thing. Always a good thing. You know, you don't need to rush. Just have that trust, have that understanding as friends. Because I've always said, if I'm in a relationship, I don't want to just talk to you like a partner. I want to be able to come to you about things where you won't judge me. And I think that's the best thing. You want to be able to know that I can step outside of being just your girlfriend or your wife, and I can just talk to you like a human being. I can talk to you like I would talk to, my best friend. Simple as that. And and I don't like someone who would get their feelings involved in it. If I'm coming to you about something, and rather than you getting like jealous or insecure about it, I would rather you, like, I would want to be able to come to you and open up about certain things, and we could just talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And not you taking it personally and getting in your feelings and stuff like that. So I think friendship first is definitely important in any healthy long term relationship, because when you don't have that friendship component, you get together, and your partner can't come to you about certain things because all you do is panic. You know what I'm saying? All you do is panic, and they got to go to other people, and then it's like now people in your business. Okay, so I would prefer that. Look, I don't care what it is at this point. I want you to be able to talk to me about it, no matter what it is. You know, I encourage transparency regardless. Do you know his moon sign? Forgetting all my damn coffee. Thank you. Thank you, abundant. Okay. Well, I'm sure you already know how to like get the information and do the birth chart thing. Delilah, are you still here? Compatible moon signs makes it even better. A lot of times, if like a spread like yours shows up, Ranisha, and it's showing like you guys are really that aligned, typically the moon sign is complementary between you two for sure. The synastry is there. I would say Scorpio moon. Hmm. I think Pisces can be a little too like loose sometimes emotionally for a Scorpio. A Scorpio is more like intense. They need someone who um is emotionally like resilient, and emotionally deep, and not like too dreamy. And you get what I'm saying? I think a Pisces moon can be a little bit too like mutable, and Scorpio's a fixed energy. So I think Cancer moon could be good. But then again, I also feel like I see like Scorpio and Virgo moon usually being a good thing too. And I know it sounds crazy, but I've seen that pairing be good. Um, and sometimes Scorpio and Taurus moon can understand each other and give each other that security, um, as well. And Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, so I feel like either Virgo moon, um, Cancer moon, maybe another Scorpio moon too. Um, Definitely need to stay away from something that's too like lighthearted in love sometimes. Like Libra moon is not good for a Scorpio moon. Okay. I'm a Libra moon, and no. Libra moon will be too light for them, and they don't like that. They need emotional depth. And okay, I'm good. But it's crazy. I know it would sound a little crazy, but I do think sometimes Aquarius moon can work sometimes with Scorpio moon too, because they're both fixed. I believe Scorpio moon does best with another fixed moon. I just think that's the truth. So Leo, maybe Leo moon, yeah. Scorpio moon, like themselves. Taurus moon, Aquarius moon, they do like the best with, because that fixed energy gives them security, and Aquarius moons are not so, all over the place, like emotionally. They're very fixed. So that's what a Scorpio need. Definitely not a Gemini, a chaotic Gemini boo. Hell no. They probably gonna choke each other out. Definitely not a Libra boo, because we probably would definitely choke each other out. Because I don't like shit that's too intense. Um, and then that Virgo moon that we talked about. So the moon being compatible is usually the most important, but I would say also Mars. Okay, so even if your moon is not really compatible, your Mars or your Venus can make up for it, even though it's not ideal, but it can make up for it. Let me hold on. My iPad's about to die. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Let me go get my charger. Yeah, this song is my go-to because it just is very peaceful and whatnot. Okay. 17% ain't gonna work for me. Um. Let the children's laughter. All right, so number 252. No, I do not. I do not. Remember, those who donate 20 or more do get to choose which deck they want for their reading. Yep. Okay, so go ahead and choose your deck, Nuno, and type your question. Okay. So you're just not emotionally like fulfilled. Okay. All right. Is it in Nuno's best highest path to change his job? Is it in Nuno's highest path to change his job? Is it in Nuno's highest path to change his job? Page of Wands. Is it in Nuno's highest path to change his job? Is it in Nuno's highest path to change his job? The answer to that is yes. Okay. Yes, it could be in your highest path to change your job. Um, I know you said that it pays enough. I do think that there are bigger and better things out there for you, okay? The answer is yes. Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, is a card of intuition. So I think you already feel, listen to your intuition, okay? The Page of Wands does mean that this could definitely be something that gets your spark back, all right? That gets you excited again, that gets you in the energy that you want to be in, all right? So that change of direction may be what you need, okay? Yeah. That change in direction may be what you need. Um I mean, would you consider yourself like a creative person? I guess what is your current job? Like what is the line of work? Is it in Nino's highest path to change his job? I mean, I'm not seeing anything wrong with it. So even if you chose to pursue something else, um, it's not showing any kind of negative consequence. Okay. Okay. So with the Page of Wands, that is an energy of seeking, that's an energy of exploration. So, that may be a good path for you because it's saying that with the Page of Wands that that is what you need, that is what you want. Um and then I also feel like you could even potentially find a better opportunity as well and get paid even more money than you're getting paid now, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. But I mean, it's up to you to take yourself on that path and to decide to do it or not. But yeah, I definitely see it being encouraged for you. Clarify this Page of Wands. Page of Wands. What time frame were you looking to actually do that? Because I'm kind of getting like, I don't know, I'm getting 4 or 5 right now. I don't know if this is April or May or even June in the future. Well, I mean, 3 months down the line is kind of still considered future. So, yeah, that's why I was saying I was getting like between like 3 months or something, okay? 3 to 4 months. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing. I think that is something that could even start to manifest for you in that time frame. Yeah. So I think that that could be exactly what you need. I mean, yeah, 8 of Cups, and then you're going to the Ace of Wands, which is you're going towards that spark. You're going towards that new beginning. You're going towards where you feel fulfilled. 8 of Cups, you're leaving. Um, and then the Four of Wands is here. So I do feel like you would feel much more happy and joyful if you did choose to change your path. Okay. I mean, as long as you do your research, all that comes with it and whatnot, then I don't see why not. Listen to your intuition because that is your internal compass, and wherever you feel like it's leading you to, I would listen to that. Okay. What was your second question? Yep, you can. Did you just wanted your reading? I mean, because even if you're at work, you can have it. When I end the live, you can come back and listen to it. It'll be on my channel. So I don't know if you're able to see any timestamps from where you are on Netta, but just jot down what time you came in here. That way, you kind of have an idea of where your reading would be when you go back in to watch it. Nope, it's not you just being bored, love. It is your intuition. High Priestess is a card of intuition. You're not just bored. It's nudging you towards something, um, that aligns with you. Okay. What's next? What's coming towards Nino in love? And I wanted to say thank you for the other day, by the way. All right, what's next for Nino in love? Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. You have the Six of Cups. So, oh Lord, I hope that Scorpio don't show up. Are you still talking to Joanna? We got two Scorpio cards here, but the Seven of Pentacles um is Taurus. The Lovers is Gemini. So we do got quite a few signs here. But remember, because it's general and we're not doing a name, I can only talk about it from a general point of view, okay? Could you type that person's name? Or you just want to leave it as Taurus? Yeah, I feel like someone's trying to reconcile with you. This is screaming reconciliation, you know. Six of Cups, Four of Wands, that's reconciliation. Okay. So yeah, but I mean, I know you said it could be the Scorpio, but I mean, hell, we do have Gemini here too, and we also have Leo. So I don't know, but either way, somebody here does want to reconcile with you. I think you're having trouble trusting it with the Seven of Pentacles, but now, okay, so it does feel like there is romantic intent beneath all of this. All right. At first, it may kind of come off like this person's trying to be friends, but the Knight of Cups would suggest that there is romantic involvement and intent. Okay, so it's saying there's a gonna it's good. This is gonna be a time of joy, a time of warmth, clarity, feel good vibes, feel good energy with somebody here. You may find that you're kind of getting closer to somebody, you're bonding with somebody here. All right, you're spending time with somebody with the Nine of Pentacles. What's coming to Nino in love? It's coming to Nino in love. Yeah, so I feel like you're kind of conflicted here. Yeah, you're kind of conflicted, and I think it's because the Seven of Pentacles is the energy of, if I invest in this, if I invest my time, my energy, my love, you know, is anything gonna come of this? You get it? So there's a bit of a trust factor there, but I do see an offer, a love offer coming in here, but could be disguised as friendship. And the potential to spend time with somebody here, okay? That is what it's showing. Now, the Pentacles is a card of comfort. So you could kind of just be enjoying each other's presence and maybe bonding with each other, okay? Yep, we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I don't think this is someone that you have a heavy, heavy history with at all. Because getting to know each other means that you don't know each other that well, but you will be getting closer, okay? Yeah. I mean, if you wanted, I don't know, it's up to you. If you wanted to send to ask about either woman, it's up to you. But if you want that extra clarity, but for right now, I guess just be open to any of them that it could be, okay? Two of Swords is Gemini, but the Tower is also Scorpio. I'm so fucking confused though. Because now we have Gemini and Scorpios. I don't know. But you're gonna feel shocked. You're gonna feel shocked by whoever this person is. You like, oh shit, really? Yeah. Queen of Wands. Yeah, and I feel like this is someone who's gonna step up and make the move on you. Okay, so I don't think it's you making the move. I think this is someone making a move on you. Hey, Paul, I did call on you earlier. I was responding to you. Okay. I mean, after we're gonna do number 225, I believe. Okay. And then after the number 225, and then I believe it's Aneta. Okay, then also I got yours. All right, give me just a second, y'all. Un momento. All right, y'all. Okay, my love. So once you send your donation, you will get your answer. Okay. Send to only PayPal or Apple Pay. So Nuno, let me go ahead and answer your other question here. Sorry, y'all. Um, like I said, no, I don't know, my love. I don't know because if I don't have a name, if you just ask me what's coming, it's a general open ended, so it could be anybody. Um, but I feel intuitively that it's someone that you don't really have a strong history with. Okay, so not an ex that you was with for years. I don't really think it's that. For that situation, typically like judgment would come out, okay, to show that there's a past history. But um, other than that, no. I think this, to me, I think this is either the Scorpio or the Gemini or maybe one of the Leos that you told me about. Okay, but it really could be anything, anybody. So, Scorpio, Estella. Okay, is she coming towards? No, no. Is Estella coming towards? No, no. Is Estella coming towards? No, no. Is Estella coming? Oh, well. Is Estella coming towards? No, no. Oh, huh. She looked like she could be coming towards you. I got the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So she's in the Nine of Swords. It seems like she's kind of wanting to explain things to you. She wants to explain things to you, explain herself. She's feeling guilty. And I do see with this Knight of Cups that she's coming in with some form of like an emotional expression. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles is her desire to fix the connection. Now, because we have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, it doesn't mean that she's approaching it like romantically at first. It's more so, hey, can we at least be friends? And then potentially, you know, she could reveal more of a romantic intent eventually. So, yeah, that is in alignment with what I just pulled for you. There's a Stella coming towards. No, they always do that when you're done with them. I mean, is she worth your effort? That's another question. But the Star. There's a Stella coming towards Nuno. Yeah, I do feel like she's wishing for some type of redemption. She wants to redeem herself with you. Oh God. Yeah, she has a desire to resolve things with you for sure. Yeah. So when you have things like redemption, renewal, a desire for healing, explanation, guilt, fixing it, emotional expression, yes, it could be her. It's always when you don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, that's when they come around. Once you stop giving a fuck, they show up. Has she truly learned? That's a whole nother question. Because right now it is showing that she realizes her mistakes with you. Um, but whether or not she upholds that, totally different, okay? All you can do is just watch her actions, not her words, and see if she is any different, okay? But if she still, at first, she says this sweet shit, and she turns into the same thing, then you know it was just talk for her and just like some kind of like last ditch effort. Um, Just for you, I will go ahead and check to see if it's the Gemini. What's the Gemini's what was the Gemini's name? Okay. Is Sarah coming towards Nuno? Is Sarah coming towards Nuno? Sarah. Sarah coming towards Nuno. What was the other card I just seen? Okay. Page of Cups. Um, hmm. Is Sarah coming towards Nuno? Okay. So I do see energies, and she did pull that Six of Cups that we pulled in your original spread. Um, but for her, I'm getting a more like shy energy from her. I feel like she wants to reach out. She does want to reconcile with you, but she's being a little bit more passive about it right now. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing from her. So, I mean, not the strongest energy for, you know, her to reach out right away, but it could also be her. So, I don't know. It could be both women. Hell, it is what it is. Because I think they both want to reconcile with you. But for her, I'm getting more like, oh, I don't know if he will give me a chance or if he, like, she's having a little bit more hesitation, like gauging. It has something to do with like your interest or something. So she's not totally sure. But does she want to? She does. I would say because Estella pulled the Page of Pentacles and she's pulling Page of Cups. Cups do tend to happen quicker, so it could be that the Gemini reaches out quicker um, than the Scorpio would. Because the Page of Pentacles would sit there and really analyze things and think of like what to say and stuff. Put a lot of energy into like how to express themselves before they come forward. Okay. So just understand it could be both women right now. Okay, actually, Aneta's came in 19 minutes ago, and your donation. Actually, no, no, no. Okay. What is your name? You're welcome, love. I mean, are you still open to reconciling with a Gemini or what? Are you here? Number 225. I did send you a text. If you don't respond, my love, I'm gonna have to do a letter. I'm here still. Okay, okay, there you go. Did you leave your question? Oh yeah, you did say something about the Taurus. Should I go out with the Taurus? Which deck, Aneta, were you wanting? Yes, I am, Mr. Paul. I'm still open. All right, I'm gonna answer your question number 225. Okay, after Aneta, because I did call on you. Guys, I will only call on you a max of 2 times, and then I will move to the next person, and you will be after the person um after you. Okay. When please have your question ready. Okay. When I call on you. Should Aneta go out with Jack the Taurus? Should Aneta go out with Jack the Taurus? Should Aneta go out with Jack the Taurus? Yes, ma'am. Yes, you should go out with Jack the Taurus. You got 2 4s. You got 2 4s. So 4s in tarot, numerology talk about security, stability, and protection. So I do think he does represent security, stability, and protection. Okay. Especially if he's showing up as the emperor, that means that he is somebody who is able to protect, provide, and can be stable. All right. The emperor is a man who knows what they want. All right. At the end of the day. So I do think he could be a pretty good suitor for you here. Especially if what you're looking for is husband material. It is kind of coming up that he is like husband material. All right. I didn't say that y'all gonna get married, but he's showing up as husband material. I see that he's very masculine. Okay. Shouldn't have to go out with Jack the Taurus. You got temperance. Yes, ma'am. It is telling you yes. Okay. And the reason why is because he represents security, stability, but also because he blends very well with you. He matches you very well. Temperance. All right. So as a Scorpio, you do need somebody who is strong. You need somebody who's protective, somebody stable, secure. You need all these things. All right. And someone who's able to take the lead and be a leader. So because he's showing that, he blends well with what you need. Okay. What your desires are. Six of Wands. Yep, Six of Wands is basically Spirit saying green flag, green flag. He's a good suitor. He's a good match for you. Yes, ma'am. He keeps showing up with these marriage cards. Is he married? I hope he's not married, um, but no, he definitely keeps showing up with all this commitment and marriage. So I feel like dealing with him could lead to commitment and marriage. Okay, he looks to be serious and mature. All right, and commitment minded. Thank you so much, Paul. What a generous donation. Thank you for your $50. You made my day. You don't understand how rough it's been. Thank you so much. When I get off of live, I'm gonna cry. All right. I actually do mean that. Because you guys don't understand, like, to be recognized for your talents and your gift after feeling so, like, just like chopped liver or something. It just makes you feel really, really good and emotional. Okay. So even if they're separated, I do think he still represents a potential commitment, okay? Because these are really good cards. I don't see anything negative, all right? And death would suggest that there would be change, there could be change in his situation. Um if you do decide to date. He was honest. Absolutely. And that's in alignment with him being a grown man and having the Hierophant. Hierophant people do the right thing. They have morals, so they are truthful people, okay? So that's already a quality that you should be admiring in him. I see you admiring him, period. There's a lot of admiration here for you when it comes to him. Number 225, you are going to be after, okay? After this. We have number 225 and Paul. Okay. He just texted me now. Aw, so cute. So let's see what's coming towards Aneta in love. What's coming here? What does she need to expect now? I love that you took the advice of your last reading and got the fuck on, girl. You stop looking at the past, you change your energy, and look how quick things are starting to align for you. See what the wonder of letting go of the past can sometimes do for you. Anything else like what, my love? What's next for what's coming to Aneta in love? What's coming to Aneta in love? Mhm. We got the Seven of Pentacles, the Empress. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so all these came out together. Didn't don't you remember I pulled the Ten of Cups for you? I pulled the Ten of Cups for you with your last reading you just got yesterday. Girl, whoever this is, I do see, there's a real chance at a future here. Okay. But it depends on the give and take. All right. So as long as there is equal give and take, this could be successful. You both need to make the effort. All right. You both have to invest equally. But I do see loving intentions with the Empress, and I do see growth here, and I do see emotional fulfillment in this connection. You know, equal give and take, be patient with each other, and then you should be fine. And look who's at the bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles belongs to Taurus, okay? So it is already picking up on him, all right? It's already picking up on him being a secure and stable presence in your life, all right? So with him, I don't think you need to worry about him ghosting you or him going anywhere. He looks very, very secure, okay? Now, what's going to be needed is trust from you, all right? Be open to giving, open to giving and receiving affection and trust. I know how Scorpios are with trust. Okay, but you're gonna have to. That's the only way this can survive and, you know, develop into where you want it to ultimately go, which is the Ten of Cups. All right. But he looks solid, girl. I do see investment from him for sure. And strength, that's really good. Strength means that again he's not going anywhere. So strength is a very resilient, you know, I'm here. I'm here to stay. I'm solid. I'm not going to just leave you if things get difficult. So even if, let's say, you do have your little trust issues, he would be willing to work with you. He's not going to just abandon things with you. I don't get that from him, okay? But don't let that be a reason for you not to at least work on trusting, okay? Um, but he does look pretty patient with you, all right? What is this? Ten of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Yep. So the success of this connection, and like I said, it depends on that mutual effort. It depends on that compromise. It depends on the patience. The equal give and take. That's what it depends on. Period. You just gotta compromise and work together. All right. You can manifest what you want with the magician in this connection. The world is a welcoming sign because it means that this connection will be important for you. You can have a deeper level of commitment with him. All right. So just expect, the building blocks right now between you and him. and take that advice, and you will be fine. He does look like he's worth the investment, okay? No, he's not wasting your time. Um, all right, so I'm going to do number 225 and then do Paul. Hold on, guys. Let me go get me some water. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I am big. You are welcome, Aneta. Don't know if you're still here, but okay. So okay. So if you want me to exclude the name, I won't write it down. But what I will do, I'll just mute myself and ask the question, and then I'll just give you the answer. Okay. So let me mute myself for my current donation. All right, give me a second, and then I'll pull the cards and then unmute myself. Okay, my love. So unfortunately, the answer to that is yes. Okay, he does have a third party. I mean, I do feel like he wants to leave this person. I think this person. Um, I mean, do you know if he lives by himself or what? Does he have any children, by the way? But the answer is yes to the third party. And do you know if he lives by himself? Supposedly staying with family? Nah. Yeah. He ghosted you? Nah, more than likely it's probably because he's in a situation. Um, yeah, I mean, I do feel like I'm seeing somebody here. Who's this Queen of Pentacles for him? Queen of Pentacles for him. This Queen of Pentacles is somebody that he's keeping a secret, okay? Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles is someone he's keeping a secret. Um, and I think he feels lonely with that person. Like, I don't know, I'm picking up on loneliness. So I don't really think like his heart is necessarily there, but I mean, he could be staying there for any goddamn reason. People stay in relationships that they are not even romantically or emotionally involved, invested in for many reasons. Okay. Some of it could just be as simple as complacency, settling, convenience, history. People stay with people, but I don't feel like his heart is there. And I do think he thinks about leaving, but it's almost like he doesn't I don't know. He sees that he feels like he wouldn't get far. Like even if he did leave this person right now within the energies, it feels like he would still kind of lean more towards going back to what he's used to. Okay. Because Eight of Wands came back reversed, so it's like a failed attempt at leaving, failed attempt at traveling. Okay. And I'm getting like he feels like the spark with her is gone, or that like he's just not. I don't know, child. You have to send more, my love. You asking a lot of questions, and for what you donated, you have to send more if you want all those answered. What you sent only covers that one question right now, okay? In depth, my love. All right. The more you send, guys, remember, the more information, the more questions you get to ask me. All right. Paul, go ahead and choose which deck you want, which deck you resonate with, and type your questions. Oh. Paul, my dear, I'm ready for your questions. Guys, I'm still open. Okay, we have 6 people already that sent the donation. I got 4 more spots remaining, and then I will be closing off the live, guys. So if you need an answer to a question, please send a donation to my PayPal or my Chime only. Sorry, or my Apple Pay only. Okay, it's up to Paul, because Paul does probably have more questions. If Paul wants to let the person that we would just let Pure Heart finish her question, or until after. Guys, if while I'm doing your reading you need more information, please make sure you send your payment before I conclude your reading, okay? Because if not, then I will have to move on to the next person, and you have to wait until after them, or once everyone is done, depending on what place you are in line. No, you're good. I was just trying to see if Paul wanted to, because I already put your spread away and I was on Paul. This is not a free list, my love. Not a free list. I don't do readings for free. I don't work for free. Yep, I can see you. What I was saying, Paul, is that I was still doing Pure Heart, and she sent her an extra donation to ask a couple more questions while I was doing hers. But by the time that I got to that she sent it, I was already like moving on to yours. So it was your go, and you're up to you if you wanted to let her, get her other question answered, or you just want to take your turn right now. Okay. All right. Paul's gonna be a gentleman. Pure heart. So, all right, hold on. It's so funny. Isn't it ironic? Pure heart is also an Aquarius. All right, so let's see. All right, let's see what we got. Should you should oh, I don't want to say your name. Should pure heart walk away from that connection? The answer to that is yes, love. Okay. You should walk away from it. The reason why is because it could also be something financial as to why he can't fully leave that situation. All right. But ultimately, I just think that you would be left in the cold while he figures his shit out, and that's not fair to you. Okay. Um, the Fool is spirit encouraging you to just move on, to take a new leap of faith, and not to stay around waiting on this individual. Okay. Yeah, you are worth more than that, than to sit around waiting for someone to, you get what I'm saying, um be available to you or choose you and stuff like that. Okay, my love. The Empress is saying that you can manifest better for yourself, um and that better does await you here. Okay, because I do feel like it wouldn't necessarily be honoring your worth if you decide to sit around, and wait for something like that. Okay, because at the end of the day, even if it's financial related, like I told you before, he could still go back to go back to her. All right, and then abandon you. So it's not. I don't think it's worth your effort. Okay, your time. Yeah, because I see him coming and going here. I don't see any consistency. I don't see him really staying around. Okay. What's next for pure heart and love? What's next is that you are cutting someone off. So again, energetically, it could be picking up on him. All right. Yeah, I feel like you're cutting off an attachment. You're cutting off something that kind of like represents, something that you don't want to deal with. All right, which is if they're attached to someone else, whatever the case may be, you don't want to deal with that. You may, okay. I don't know if he's the King of Wands. He could be the King of Wands in this situation. All right. King of Wands typically does, you know, wants to act or wants to do certain things that he can't really because he's in a situation. So he's gonna show up in your energy because he's already in your energy right now. So until you fully really just cut him off and really stop dealing with him, that's what's gonna show right now. As for what's next in love, so I do think he will try to contact you, but it's up to you to be discerning and keep those boundaries up. Yeah. So the sun is like you seeing the truth, or you having that clarity here and really seeing the connection. Okay, even if he does try to contact you. Yeah, the hermit belongs to Virgo because I see he will, and he will contact you very soon. Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Knight of Pentacles belongs to Virgo again, so expect sudden communication from him soon, and that you're gonna have to stand strong on your boundaries here, because I do feel like he's gonna come on strong. Okay, King of Wands, Eight of Wands, that's coming on pretty damn strong. I don't know if you feel a strong not attachment, but like attraction to him. Could even be really just physically, but don't let that sway you. Don't let him, use his charm or looks or anything to rule you back in. Okay. So right now, as for what's next in love, that's what it's showing. All right, so we are moving on to Paul now. And I think you said you wanted this deck, I believe. You are welcome. Is it this one that you wanted? Okay. What makes you feel like she's trying to get your attention? Are you like referring to something going on online, or it's Ash trying to get Paul's attention. Ash trying to get Paul's attention. Yep, once you send your donation, okay? I do not work for free. Once you send your donation, you can get on the list, okay? Send donation to PayPal, Apple Pay only. Is Ash trying to get um Paul's attention? Yes, she is trying to get your attention. King of Wands and the star. She comes out. This is the star. There it is. She has been trying to get your attention. You have mostly cards that are like very passionately charged here. And to get someone's attention, you have to be magnetic. You have to have passion. You have to be doing that. So because especially the Ace of Wands is here, she has been doing things, or even if it's not like outright, it could just be energetically. You could be picking up on things that she's doing, okay, and that's just confirming it. All right, she sure is. I don't know if she wants you to like come after her or reach out or what, but with this King of Wands energy, Funny little things. Yeah, it's not funny at all because those funny little things are actually real deal. Like she really is trying to get your attention. It could be her with the star just enjoying your attention, because the star is that card of like, look at me sometimes. Um, Notice me. But let's see if she wants you to reach out. But the answer to your first question is yes. Does Ash want Paul to reach out to her? Does Ash want Paul to reach out to her? Ooh, let's see what that say. Three of Wands. So she's expecting you to. Three of Wands is a card of anticipation and waiting. Waiting for something to come to you, waiting for communication. Okay. It does look like she's waiting on like a response or something for sure. Yep. The answer to that is yes. She feels abandoned. I don't know if this is her starving for your attention, but she definitely feels abandoned here. See, this card says worry. You know, I feel like her ego is kind of like making her not reach out or anything. I do think she has a little bit of ego going on here, but yeah. I wouldn't necessarily say it's like a power move, but she is doing whatever she's doing with the intent of trying to reel you in or something or attract you. Does Ash want Paul to reach out to her? Does Ash want Paul to reach out to her? Ugh, the star again. I don't know. She definitely likes your eyes being on her. Yeah. So it's an ego, but with the Five of Pentacles, it also feels like a bit of victimization. I don't know if she's victimizing herself in any way, shape, or form. But I would say, as I always tell men, like, look, don't chase. You shouldn't have to chase anything. A woman who is for you is not. You're not gonna have to chase. Pursue, sure, but not chase her. And you have to be the one to keep reaching out. I wouldn't suggest that you do. Okay. She has to put on her big girl panties and communicate like an adult. Because if you do give in to her, that's kind of like teaching her that, okay, well, if I do this next time, I get this reaction. If I do shit for his attention, he'll reach out to me. So you know, what is she learning? She's not learning anything. So I think personally that you shouldn't reach out, okay? Just continue not reaching out. So if Paul reaches out to um Ash first, how will she respond? If Paul reaches out to Ash first, how will she respond? The Seven of Cups. Don't do it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Don't don't do it, Paul. Mm-mm. You can trust me when I say it. Don't do it. It's gonna make her feel good to have. It's like it's giving her the satisfaction with the Nine of Cups. It's a little toxic. I'm getting it is toxic here. Okay. That's a toxic thing to do because and this is why I kept saying in the beginning that I, it could be her just doing it for like attention. Like she thrives and lives off your attention. So right now it feels like game playing. Um, and it feels like if you were to reach out, she would breadcrumb you, and it would keep her in the position of kind of like having the upper hand here. Um, don't do it. The devil is not a good card. You know, that's a toxic tendency or whatever that she's doing. It is unhealthy, and you don't want to get yourself sucked in to that dynamic. You know, I don't know if she used to do stuff like that or whatever, but I would recommend not to. I feel like you reaching out will only result in more confusion for you. So yeah, don't do it. What is next in love for Paul? What's next in love for Paul? Ooh. All right, so you have the Six of Cups that flew out to the ground. Six of Cups is usually indicative of someone from the past coming around, but in this case, it could be you, you know, trying to move on from your past. Um, Ten of Swords, yeah. I feel like you're trying to move on from your past. What's coming next in Paul's love life? Well, fortune. Yeah, I feel like I mean, she could potentially at some point in time decide to reach out, but ultimately I think it is the universe telling you right now that it's best for you to move on from the past and let go of it, okay? Why do people keep coming in here thinking it's free? I'm not understanding. Does the title on this video anywhere in it say free tarot readings? 'Cause a lot of people are saying that. It says live tarot readings for the first 10 people only by donation. Nowhere does it say free. Yeah, so she is. I think she will at some point with judgment, but ultimately, I think you would do better just let her go for now, okay? Just move away from that. Six of Swords about moving away from the past, all right? Because I feel like you're going to be stuck in some kind of cycle with her. And I just think that it's a cycle you need to let go of, okay? If she can't wise up or get her shit together, no, it's not just you, the stoic. It's like four other people who came in here and asked that. So that's why I was like confused. Like, I don't know. Everyone's coming in here thinking it's a free reading, so I'm not sure. I don't work for free, guys. I have to make a living just like you as well, okay? Um, and pulling cards takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy to keep channeling stuff. You're moving your hands constantly. Your mind is working at like a per like a millisecond. Um, yeah, I think it's best for you to move on, my love. I mean, Nine of Swords. I think the worst part is more of a mental thing for you. Okay, because the devil, yeah. Well, actually, you have the Lovers here. Um, I think you making that choice to move on is what's in your best interest here. Okay. at least for now, until if she womans up, she womans up. If not, oh well. Okay. Is there any new love coming towards Paul right now? New love, new energy for Paul in love. Is there anything coming towards him right now in love? I keep seeing a Leo coming towards you. I'm picking up on a Leo, but uh right now, Paul, being honest with you, that person I don't really feel like a strong like potential there. Um, but there could be like a passionate interest from like a Leo or fire sign. But it doesn't really look like it's anything serious, you know? Just a spark, just flirtation. Within the energy right now. Yeah, there might be like a Leo or fire sign I see coming towards you. I don't know if you know this person or not, but yeah. Oh God. Yeah, right now I think it's telling you to just focus on healing. Yes, be still, heal, be patient, and don't compromise your self worth. Don't compromise, you know, your dignity, and chase anything. Okay. Oh, geez. All right, love. So that's what I'm seeing right now. But even with that, I think it's more of like a superficial physical attraction and not like new love or something. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, hope you feel like you got your clarity and whatnot. You are welcome. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the readings here. Thank you guys for joining me. I probably will end up getting on here later on as well. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. You know, when you're focusing on you, doing your thing, you're not chasing, you're just attracting. Things are gonna naturally align for you. Okay. Don't chase no freak. And I'm glad that you came here before you did potentially hit her up and then just end up regretting it, feeling foolish, just because what she's doing, it seems like it's more of like a ploy. It's something toxic, just to get you to reach out to so she can feel good about herself, and it just seems really like parasitic. Okay, so I wouldn't go for it. All right, so if anybody missed it or would like extra information, please join me today at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be back on here. Until then, love you all and have a blessed day, evening. I don't know where y'all at. Morning. Have a good one, y'all.